Look, I got a new shirt, man. I changed. So here's the deal. Real quick before we start the live. This truck's 2023 Peterbilt 579. The middle mud flaps, the mud flap right behind your truck, between your fifth wheel and your wheels that cover the mud from swinging up and smacking the backside of your truck. That mud flap is about that big, about that wide, and it rusted right off. What's up, Sparkles?
Said, welcome to Sparkles.
And it fell off. I mean, it only took a little bump. I've seen 3 other trucks, exact same model, exact same year, fell off.
Said,
we as Americans have got to stop buying garbage trash.
Gene Flipbot said, welcome to TUS.
Now, I'm not going to say it's coming from China, but where do we get our steel from? I don't know, man. Maybe it's Japan. We got to blame somebody. We got garbage here. It needs to change. We don't need to be falling off. The truck don't need to go all the wires, tires just bow out like that. Bam! Oh, it's rusted, man. Let's roll. Let's get rolling. We got to get this in the back. You guys got to come on back here with me. Set you guys up. Let me get this water out of the way. Oh, we're kind of in a rush, but I need to do one more thing, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot. It's dinner time. We ain't buying dinner tonight. We're gonna make it, right?
Christopher Canty and One Cannoli said, tell Trump ship that garbage back to China.
Yeah, I know, right, dog? Ship it back, bull. Ship that garbage back to China. Oh my goodness. I gotta hurry up, man. I ain't got a lot of time. But I'm running, my clock's running out. And we gotta make it or break it. So I'll lift you guys up. You can come up here with me for a second. You know what that means? It's called live chat. I'll be right back.
Sparkles Silver Fox Club said, I made mac and cheese for dinner tonight.
Sweet. Well, we're gonna make a little snackaroni too. Yeah. Make sure this is all good. I'm gonna climb up here real quick. We need this bad boy. That's all we need out here. Let's see real quick so we can get out of here.
J Vines 13 said, hello Flip Flop, I'm back. Do you like international semi?
Yeah, what up, dude? We gotta get in that here. We gotta get this out. Here's that other cheese out. I have to sit on the side of the board. That out. That's all I need for now. Alright, get the chips out. Bam. Oh, you didn't see that. International Taco Tuesday. In appreciation for all the Mexicans that came over to help us build our country and bring us these fabuloso tacos.
Prince Royal Kingdom said, hand me a Gatorade.
What up, dude? You guys are awesome.
13 said, I had 2 corn dogs and French fries for dinner.
Alright, the rest of these are crumbs. Let's scoot those to the side.
Sparkles Silver Fox Club said, gotta try and get my apartment to Sparkles.
What's this? Wow. We do gotta hurry up. We're gonna run out of time today.
Prince Royal Kingdom said, or a coconut water.
It's so crazy.
Clara Bailey said, making tacos sounds good.
Let's make them so they don't go bad. Any pieces that are covered up, you can see there's still a couple. Yeah, that in there. Any more chips in there. We want to be frugal. So, any leftovers?
Prince Royal Kingdom said, just take your time.
Keep them fresh. Put a little clip on it. Stick it back up top. Keep it nice and fresh. Alright, now we're going to have to use some more cheese. Probably. We'll see. Might get looking even it out here. I'm not going to use too much cheese.
Sparkles Silver Fox Club said be safe Sparkles, stay hydrated with what you drink. Dizzy, enjoy your weekend.
Hey, you too. Have a good Memorial Day.
Vines13 said it looks more like he's trying to make nachos.
Yeah, we call it nachos. We're gonna use all the cheese. Well, I guess so. Overdo it, but there you go. Now,
Clara Bailey said you are teaching me how to cook in my truck.
This? I can't bend back far enough. It goes up there on that thing right there. Leftovers. Alright. These things got put in the dishwasher. Damn it. My favorite little thing here. It's all messed up. Alright.
Vines13 said use it before it molds.
Yep.
Prince Royal Kingdom said bro is frugal.
Ooh. Well, we're gonna have to eat that. Whatever falls on the floor, man. We gotta be frugal. Keep the truck clean. We're trying to be frugal. We're gonna eat this nachos. El taco, el nacho. Is it really a nacho, or is it tacos without the tacos shell? I don't know. Alright, let's see.
Prince Royal Kingdom said clinking glasses.
Can't let that go to waste, man. Can't let that go to waste. Just throw it. Act like it didn't happen. What was that? No. We do need the baby wipes. Make it quicker. Because we need this off here. Gotta use our tacos. Not the chocolates. Let's get this back in there. Cover it up.
Clara Bailey said I carry a BQ grill around and I got in trouble using it in truck stop parking lot, so I don't use it. Vines13 said the one thing you're missing are jalapenos.
I got the jalapenos. They're in there. Yeah, I got the jalapenos. Let's drive up to the front here. It is tacos, it's nachos, whatever you want to call those. Oh, oh, oh. Put you guys up here for a minute. I'll go in there and heat these bad boys up. It's taco, el taco. Somebody messed my screen up. What did you guys do? Oh no, it's all goofed up now. We have to fix that. If not, Chris is gonna get mad. It don't look right, man. What are you doing? It don't look right, dude. We'll get it fixed here in just a second. Let's get to the other side.
Clara Bailey said park and shat.
This ain't supposed to move. Why is this moving? That's right. Nice and tight. Let's go do this real quick. Get these heated up. We got some jalapenos and we got some lettuce and some other stuff.
Clara Bailey said look okay to me. J Vines 13 said he here. Clara Bailey said shade computer eye. Christopher Kenty at 1 Cannoli said do you wrap that in foil and put it underneath the bonnet? J Vines 13 said he.
Alright, we're good. We're warmed up. Gotta heat it up, son.
J Vines 13 said I've been watching this old show on YouTube called Rescue 911.
I was in that show once, man. They had to come rescue my ass. 911, buddy. 911. Help a trucker out. We're going down. Alright. She's heated up. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Alright. Put the wallet up. Put that up. Now, time for the lettuce, jalapenos. See, we got jalapenos. Bam! Lettuce, bam! Chipotle sauce, boom! As they say, bam, 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 bam. Lettuce goes by quick though. You gotta eat this stuff fast, man. Lettuce is already going by quick. Some people say you're crazy.
Devin Bonser 7290 said hello, all spicy the better.
Yeah, man. Yeah. People say you're thinking. Yeah, it ain't real
Clara
Mexican
Bailey said so where do
tacos.
you heat it?
Unless they are hot, boy, hot. So we'll put, I don't know, good big old fat. I like the red jalapenos, the ones that are like ripe, not overripe. But put some on here. And enjoy. Clean this bad boy off too. We're good.
J Vines 13 said those are the nachos that you make when you're poor. Don't mean to offend anyone. Bailey said I was thinking microwave.
Oh yeah, put it in the microwave. Inside the. Help if I had the food. Look at that. There you go. Plate of jalapenos. Let's give it a taste test here. See how it is. One jalapeno on there. No, you can't see that, but. No. You won't like it. No. You guys won't like it. Go. You won't like it. Trust me.
Devin Bonser 7290 said delicious looking. J Vines 13 said fancy water in a Clubut bottle. Clara Bailey said look good, thumbs up sign.
Just so you know, it's $3 a bottle and it's filled water. I have to just fill it up, not with plastic. I'm just trying to get away from plastic. And this is real paper plates, not plastic.
Clara Bailey said I want a bit.
Good. See if I can find a jalapeno I'm talking about. My dad grows these, but see the color? That's what I mean. Those are the ones I want.
Honorary Raffer said healthy food is a necessity. Jean Flipbot said welcome to Honorary Raffer. J Vines 13 said I know you lying those link bussin'. J Vines 13 said look. There we go. Clara Bailey said thank you real hot. Honorary Raffer said hand giving peace sign.
Now I need to start eating other real foods.
Clara Bailey said but it's good. Devin Bonser 7290 said Food Truck Network. J Vines 13 said I think the red color means overripe jalapenos.
I like overripe then. I know we're running out of time. Let me just see. Ooh. How far we got to drive? 2 hours and 45 minutes. We got 3 hours and 40 minutes. Should be all right. That's how you know it's hot. A little sniffle. It's worth bringing it. You just got to eat it. I can't forget to eat it because it'll go bad if I just leave it in there for a week.
Clara Bailey said I will have to find tacos face savoring delicious food. Devin Bonser 7290 said I like spicy food, I challenge others sometimes yes. J Vines 13 said how long will you be in Chicago for? Clara Bailey said yes.
Not long.
J Vines 13 said I like eating tacos chips.
It's one of my favorite foods right here.
Jean Flipbot said be sure to like and subscribe. Double tap the screen to slap a trucker in the face.
Definitely is one of my favorites. It's my go-to snack. We ate breakfast, but that was it. When we get to this place, it'll be late. I used to not care what kind of chips they were on, but I started liking those scoops. They hold
Clara
everything.
Bailey said, yes, you got me wanting some. No. Devin Bonser 7290 said, we oughta watch you put food under the hood and cook your dinner as you drive.
That's living old school.
Kukasells 97 said, hello flip-flop trucker from Switzerland waving hands.
Hey, what's up, Switzerland?
Gene Flipbot said, welcome to Kukasells 97.
Now we got to get all those little crumbs. Scoop them up. Yeah, we're about to head out. We're gonna hurry up. It seems like we're always in a rush. I'm stupid. A jalapeno one, where are we at? Go. Hopefully everybody can eat and I'm not just slamming food in my face and people are having problems. Don't I wish.
Clara Bailey said, yes, I heard that. Never try it cooking an engine.
Yeah, I've tried it. I have some eggs we could put in aluminum foil. So this is real paper plate, like made in America paper plate. Biodegradable stuff, so don't have that plastic all over it. It costs a little bit more, but I was trying to eat healthier, I guess. Trying.
Devin Bonser 7290 said, we had biscuit sausage for breakfast for supper.
Yeah, I had a sausage egg biscuit for breakfast. See if we can pile the rest on top of this.
Clara Bailey said, I can eating, but that would be another stop.
Yeah, you don't want to keep stopping.
Clara Bailey said, I love unhealthy food.
Me too. I like eating with my hands. Or chopsticks. Well, not gonna say I couldn't go eat another one, but we're not gonna do that. Oh man. That was really good.
J Vines 13 said, how you like the European semi-trucks where they are all the same.
Yeah. I like the American trucks where stuff just falls off because it rusts. I'm like, what happened to those? They just fell right off. How'd that happen? They rusted right
Claire
off.
Bailey said it tasted better.
Gotta get that out of my teeth. I'm gonna be able to handle it.
Christopher Canty at 1 Cannoli said I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Chinese food makes me thick.
I hear you, buddy. Let's go.
Devin Bonser 7290 said drive safe, gotta get off,
Yeah,
family needs me, they all not feeling well.
Alright, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. We took our break. We gotta go. And you guys gotta go. Stop.
Said at Christopher Canty at 1 Cannoli, what the world? Claire Bailey said second job, you can't get over 120 pounds.
Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. We can't hold up this train any longer. Woo woo! That's just, you're stupid, man. Why would you say that? Alright, let's get out of here. Just enough time to get where we're going, maybe. Alright. Yippee, 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 yay. This trucker's headed out today. Probably shouldn't show my face out there too much. Yeah, y'all get to know who I am.
Bill Manuel 798 said hey Flip.
Hey, what's up? Look at how bad this road is.
Gene Flipbot said welcome to Bill Manuel 798. Claire Bailey said okay, let's go.
Now we have spent
Jay Vines
$1,600 in fuel.
Like being a semi-driver, you can get fat with the gas station food and the food you bring.
Yep. Yep, because now we're going to sit here until we're done. Then we'll get out, though. We're out of here, folks. Next stop, Treetop, Louisville. Tucky.
Claire Bailey said I can't eat.
Where? Somebody talk about you, Chris. Yes, they are. Yep. We have to start up a new page now for the candy shop. Man, we saw an accident in the parking lot, and then I guess they broke down here. Two ladies in a chant break down on the side of the road. What? You got a score bar.
Claire Bailey said yes, it's hard out here, seafood that tastes too good, it's hard to resist sometimes.
Did you guys hear that Iran put a hit out on Trump's wife? Or something like that? Is that true? I'm asking. And the second thing is, did you hear that there was shots fired again? Somewhere. I mean, is that not insane at the White House? Dude. America's got to stand together, man. We got to stop fighting each other. That'd make me mad as hell. They're going after my family.
Sitting too long, you can get deep vein thrombosis, slows blood circulation.
Like, I'm dead serious. That make me so mad. They're going after my. You go after me all you want. You go after my family. Oh man, they got nothing to do with it. They got nothing to do with it.
Candy at 1 Cannoli said this is not a fetish channel for candy feet. How big are the candy feet?
No feet. But we wasn't talking about that. We was talking about you, Chris. Candy. That's some BS, dude. Like, I am literally... I don't know what to say about that. I mean...
Christopher Kenty and One Cannoli said, I have been watching the WH drama.
Really? I didn't know it was going on.
97 said, I read in the newspaper that near the White House was shots fired.
Damn,
and
dude.
the Secret Service is there.
Damn, man. Wow, people, you're not going to get it done, man. I'm going to tell you something. You may not like, or you may like Trump, but the Lord's protected that guy, whether they want. He's there for good or bad. Doesn't matter. He's got an angel protecting him, bud. And other people, I mean, to keep him where he is, apparently, because other people, it's just they're good people,
said,
and then they're just gone. And I don't understand that either, but yeah.
Christopher Kenty and One Cannoli said, hi, B-Bar.
It's just crazy. What are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Idiots. Should have just cut right in front of you. Impatient don't work, dude.
Cox 7514 said outside the WH perimeter, apparently. Out on the corner.
Damn it, man. Why? But, you can tell when somebody's being... It's not love. It ain't love, man.
Said he has a golden horseshoe somewhere tight.
It ain't love. So... I don't wait for you either, but when I'm merging, you guys are getting, you're impatient. Everybody's so impatient. Just wait a second.
Claire
So you're in a safe
WH.
situation, man. You're not, I'm coming over one way or another. I don't know you're popping out behind me. The Golden Horseman.
J Vines 13 said, hey Flip, do you like Waffle House? Tab Kelly 2535 said, can we just get on our goal?
Yeah, let's just get on our goal. Let's do it. Let's do it.
JULIA658B7X said, good evening Flip in chat. Hope everyone has had a good day.
Welcome, Julia. How you been?
Gene Flipbot said, welcome to JULIA658B7X. Clara Bailey said they don't want big truck in front.
I know.
Christopher Kenty and One Cannoli said, hi Julia.
Excuse me. Who knows what's going on. It's always some drama, but it's fine. I guess nothing's going on. We'll keep on rolling. As they say, we'll keep on rolling. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling.
Cells 97 said, are you in Florida?
No. No.
J Vines 13 said, what's the worst semi-truck accident you've seen, Flip?
Oh, yeah, all of it. I've
Tab
seen it all.
Kelly 2535 said, saved all the drama for last.
I've seen it all.
Cox 7514 said, the scenery I'm seeing on here is a lot better than 4 days of rain and gray skies here in MD. Thanks, Flip. JULIA658B7X said, we went and decorated the cemetery today, and fixed some veggie soup. Vines 13 said he in Chico. J Vines 13 said Chicago.
Chicago. Heading to Chicago. We're leaving all the drama behind where it stays.
Kenty and one Cannoli said okay. Alleged gunman at WH is dead.
Yep, all good, Chris, all good. I imagine it's pretty quick no matter what it is. Yeah, after 3 tries, man, they're on it. I know that. 3 or 4, I don't know how many now. It's constant. But you got to understand 2 things, man. We let a lot of people in this country, and, you know, if China opened their country, don't you think somebody up there in the WH would be like, yo, what up, dude? We need you to go over, Rover. Check it out. Go live up in China. I'll be a Chinaman. Imagine me being over there. I fit right in, man. I fit right in. They don't know. Now we're coming through the mountains, folks.
J Vines 13 said I have been to Washington, D.C. and got to see the White House.
I have never seen it. Believe it or not, never been there. Only time I'll ever be there is when you guys vote me in, buddy. Let's go. Once I get in there, everybody is going to get a $50,000 check from the big brokers. I'm going to make sure of it, right?
J Vines 13 said, and I saw Secret Service on top of the roof.
We'll buy everybody new cars.
Gene Flipbot said be sure to like and subscribe. Double tap the screen to slap a trucker in the face.
Oh yeah, Gene? I got something for you, buddy. Why don't you go take a nap? Stand in a corner. Think about what you've done.
Kelly2535 said another day and no sunshine flip.
Oh, there's sunshine.
Come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that it flip.
Oh, you're talking about where you're at? Yeah, that's not good. You need to get out of there. That'll be a little bit depressing.
Bailey said, "Damn, I have to catch news tonight, maybe."
That'll be end up being, a little depressing. You don't want that.
Cox 7514 said, "Flip for president."
Let's go.
J Vines 13 said, "Haha."
Let's go.
You're oh so bad. You have now been banned for your unacceptable behavior.
Vote for me. I can run a sentence in one string. Vote for me. I can walk up and down steps just fine.
Claire Bailey said, "I will vote for you, I candy."
Vote for me. I'm not 95 years old.
J Vines 13 said, "Flip for president 2028. Tab Kelly 2535 said, "Flip for press."
Vote for me.
Kukasels 97 said, "This caravan is huge."
I'm all about my legacy, but I won't bring to go. I won't bring America down at the same time. Yeah, vote for me. Turn signals on, buddy. You forgot about it. And I'm going to swipe that middle mud flap you got there, sir. I need me too. And you don't really look like you belong, so I feel like you owe me. You owe me, buddy. I bet you people get mad when I say that. I'm just playing. We're just horsing around. But I might get them. Yeah. Y'all hear that? Stop, stop, stop. That's me getting those mud flaps off in the middle of the night. Just go back to sleep. It'll be all right.
J Vines 13 said, "How does the turn signal flip not bother them?"
I don't know, man. I guess because you can't hear it. That's why. It bothers me. And when I can hear it, and I usually can, bothers me. I go crazy listening to it.
Clara Bailey said yes, we need a truck driver for press.
Come on, buddy. What are you doing? I know you can see me in your camera. I'm back here. I'll wave to him. Hello. Yep, waiting for you. Yeah, you could probably scare the hell out of people who live in those campers, climb up the ladder on the back and just start jumping up and down, going, like you're a bear. Hey, that would work if you had a president for, truck driver for president. Watch this. Everybody's about to get paid $5, $10 a mile. Watch this. Outlaw brokers.
Said they are driving. That's what they doing.
Outlaw companies. Over 1,000. You're outlaw. Sorry.
Clara Bailey said LOL Bigfoot.
You see his straight mud flaps right there? They got a spring in them. To the right, it says truck country. Those mud flaps are okay, but I want the nicer looking ones. They don't look ugly like that. And then a mud flap with Yosemite Sam on there. Maybe. A gunslinger. Zing.
J Vines 13 said,
Or a
hey,
bald
welcome
eagle
to
with an
Georgia.
American flag. That'd be good too.
It's going to be all week.
But we need that little mud flap in the middle right there he's got. Covering up. So that's what we need. We need to get a couple of those.
Clara Bailey said yes, we need that. Leave us drivers.
We're coming to Georgia. We got a load from up to Chicago, from Chicago back to Louisiana, or Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville over to Ohio, Ohio down to Georgia. We'll be there on Wednesday, 27th. So, we're on the way, Jose. Bring. What you think about that? What you think about that? Yeah, I wish they would leave us alone. Don't bother a truck driver. Come on. Leave us alone.
J Vines 13 said
Yeah, we're going down below Atlanta, I believe. We should pick up a load in Atlanta area. We'll find something that's half decent, I hope. If not, then we'll go home. I mean, I've got to run, but we need to find the right stuff. The longest weekly win streak since 2023. Dow Jones climbs higher and higher.
Kelly 2535 said Louisville then.
That means everything's going to come down fast.
Clara Bailey said I'm on the road again. Be there yet?
I hope it does, because I'm ready to buy it up, man. Buy it up, Buttercup. I'm ready. So was there 30 pow-pows fire, man? Wow. Wow. Cut, pop, pop. Bang, bang. Boom, boom. Probably backfire of cars they brought over from Cuba. Pow, 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 pow. They're backfiring. Oh no. bad. Oh well, I tried. I do appreciate everybody hanging out, riding along. When I stop tonight, I'll try to find some, how much the parts are. I need to find a used truck. Like, I need blinds for the, I honestly, I hate to say this, honestly, I need blinds. I need the track for the front curtains. I need the hurt guard, and I need the mud flaps, the brackets, and then the middle mud flap covers like those right there. But I mean, that's so much money. I just don't have it to throw at it like that right now. Like if I was making what we were making last year, yeah, we would have bought the hurt guard already. We would have bought the things I'm talking about. That's why you need to make money. You're not going to have a truck. You can't, if you can't work, upgrade and fix your truck while you're driving, paying for everything, and you know you're not making enough. So anyhow, maybe one day we'll keep on trying. Keep on trying. I never got them with this truck. They were trying to be cheap building the truck. As you can tell, I had that part fall off today because it rusted out in 3 years. That's crazy. Kind of shows you how bad we really are with getting parts, equipment, and stuff that doesn't last. It's so we buy more of it. That's the only reason. That other one's going to fall off. My light bulb's going to blow out. That's the six light bulbs I've had to buy for a truck. $50 a piece. $55, $60 each one. It's kind of wild how much you have to spend. So they're just going to have to keep paying more and more. You know? There's only one way to make money like that. Is to make a lot more, I guess. But you do have to do a lot of repairs. So. Wow, dirt track rumble, baby. They got the dirt track rumble going on. This section of the road is really bad. Whoever built it did a bad job. It's cracked everywhere. Bounces you all over the road. That's how we bust off one of those things. What's up, friends?
Team Beers down. Team Beers down. Great.
What up, T? Mr. T and Fear. Blowing it up. Oh. Well, Mr. T Fair, we gotta start making some wish lists, put them up online, and see if people will help buy for the truck. Upgrade my truck. Let's go. Well, that's only $30. We can get that done. The mud flaps are like $180. Just the mud flaps. You can buy real cheap ones, yes, but I'm not gonna buy cheap things again.
Here said some flip skis.
That's all new. That warehouse is new. That warehouse is new. That warehouse is new. That is insane, dude. Wow.
I speak full here.
Wow.
Otishiak.
Wow, dude. They really blew it up over here, man. Fast. That one, I hadn't seen any of these.
658B7X said pimp my ride.
Like, we drove up here like a year and a half ago. This same, I haven't seen, these are all new. All of them are new. They better get on this road, too.
Said yes, they are always putting miles on longest my truck since it's 10 hours, sometimes infinite long. Team Beer said JEBL on the hour fucking beer LOL. Rudy Ribbo said I speak. It's okay. But yeah.
See how bad it is? It's horrible, man. It's really bad. This is bad. This is going to blow out the shocks or something, dude. Something else is going to fall off. Oh, wow.
Rudy Ribbo said Monsieur.
This is rough.
Jim and Rupp 2096 sent greetings from Russia. Have a safe flight.
This whole road up to Louisville, Kentucky is bad. Even after it, Indiana, all of it's bad. I don't know why they can't repair the roads, but whatever.
Claire Bailey said I just got mine all serviced for the heat. Rudy Ribbo said Ukraine.
Alright. You have a safe fight too. Little Asian man, dude. With the glasses down on his nose, foot up on the damn windowsill. Chilling. Central Asia.
Originally. Ukraine.
They're still running, these guys.
Rudy Ribbo said not.
Some of them are legit, though.
Rudy Ribbo
Some
said
of them are legit. Not all of them.
something to their highway. Do something to that highway, man.
Claire Bailey said crazy people trying to go around a curve and everyone hugging me give me root down.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna get worse.
Rudy Ribbo said use Moliere. Non canine vampire English. Rudy Ribbo said only Muller. SnakeR1W said how far have you made it flip flop? Rudy Ribbo said non canine. Rudy Ribbo said vampire.
What about vampire?
Tab Kelly 2535 said this is like hitting a portable potty at 70 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's horrible, alright. It's a nice Toyota. Old Toyota, but nice. I like this style. My buddy just rolled his to 430,000 miles, I think.
SnakeR1W said how far have you made it in Illinois?
We're 300 miles away. We'll be about 150 today.
Rudy
be
Ribbo
careful
said
taking
I
a drink
ride
of water here, too.
185 miles per hour in my Europe. Not you. TT Trophy. Claire Bailey said I want to get running start on mountain and they messed me up.
TT Trophy, what?
SnakeR1W said Marion Isle. Orville, Illinois.
We're running 70, 75, something like
Tab
that.
Kelly 2535 said Europe is still metric correct.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody is.
Rudy Ribbo said you have 250 years. Histoire. Not me.
Yep, 250 years America's been around. Oh, goodness. Phew. Locking up the seat belts.
Rudy Ribbo said I have 5,000-year-old minimum. Rudy Ribbo said NP Bailey said I need to slow down anyway, I'm in no hurry, my truck doesn't like to go slow. Rudy Rivo said okay.
Your truck don't like to go slow either, huh?
Tab Kelly 2535 said the pile gets deeper and Flip keeps shoveling. Rudy Rivo said I am Spartiate.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm still doing it. Hopefully nothing else goes wrong with the truck. Getting a little nervous now.
Rudy Rivo said Rudy Gladiator. Clara Bailey said I blame the truck. Rudy Rivo said 1 of 300. Rudy Rivo said come on, Caesar. Clara Bailey said you are doing nice and mellow too.
Dark. Getting dark. Starting to. Small jet.
Rudy Rivo said LE France EST Frank. Clara Bailey said the sun is still bright here, I like it dark. Rudy Rivo said Neanderthal. Gawa. Rudy Rivo said you. PFFF. Where is Redskin?
$311 million wouldn't be bad. And get about $75 million in cash after everything's said and done, right? That'd work. That'd set us up for a while.
Clara Bailey said that wait, I don't see where I'm going, LOL. get started with that. Rudy Ribbo said France. By King. Decouperate is united. Red. Skin. Is brown. And when you. Red skin. Rudy Ribbo said you advise face quap. Rudy Ribbo said English. Save. You. France. Save you. English.
English shave time. What? Eh. Oh.
Rudy Ribbo said sorry. I am. Relieved face, relieved face.
Yeah, this is telling me to get off the highway right here. Oh, look at that church all busted down. Wow. It's telling me to get off the highway. I'm not going to do that. Go down through there. Wait, we're not going to do that. Oh.
Rudy Ribbo said Atah United is France. First.
We need to go that way
You
though.
destroy.
To the right. But whatever. We need to go that way to the right. Going the wrong way, damn it.
Rudy Ribbo said I am Marshal de Trois.
But we will make it. Hopefully we'll make it. I don't know. Oh, goodness. This
Claire
place
Bailey said no
sucks,
long
dude.
cuts.
The roads suck.
Rudy Ribbo said NPT Detroit Hormuz.
Like, can you believe they got this many bridges and anyhow? Hey, you gotta put some money over here, man. Y'all are falling apart, dude. Well, excuse me. Paid to go across that shit. That's ridiculous. They're making you pay to go across the bridge. That's some bullshit.
Rudy Ribbo said I talk. Essay. Elegance. But. Claire Bailey said old bridges.
It's pretty bad. They got such bad roads and they're making you pay to go across that bridge.
Rudy Ribbo said gladiator. Wonka's cat said there is always the free US 31 bridge. Gene Flipbot said welcome to Wonka's cat.
understand you, man. No understand you, boy.
Bailey said I have no idea, confused. Rudy Ribbo said Shakespeare. Rudy Ribbo said expire. Rudy Ribbo said Zufel. John Joe T8X said those Sittengeist are called stinkies for a reason. John Joe T8X said it's many reasons /
I smell something fishy, John. I think that might be you, bud.
Bot said be sure to like and subscribe.
John smelling fishy,
Double
boys.
tap the screen to slap a trucker in the face.
Smelling fishy.
Rudy Ribbo said I spake Moliere. John Joe T8X said they need to kick OU with those stinkies so we can have a good America Aggie. Rudy Ribbo said I am William Wallace here.
This side isn't bad, but they got toll bridges, which is
Rudy Ribbo
BS.
said not play. Racket. John Joe T8X said I was never a stinky. Tab Kelly 2535 said tampons are like waiting long and it keeps getting longer. So strange, Flip.
He ain't coming up. That guy got over, so
Claire Bailey
gotta
said
go
I
to the
speak
left.
English, my own English language, I'm out.
Got to.
Rudy Ribbo said Kivandu. Rudy Ribbo said PFFF. Rudy Ribbo said not came Leon. Rudy Ribbo said John Doe. Kelly 2535 said kinda killed the Vietnam moment, Rudy. Gee whiz. Rudy Rivo said look. I am. Rudy be name. Claire Bailey said Rudy Rivo a troll. Rudy Rivo said is Marshall. You're oh so bad. You have now been banned for your unacceptable behavior.
Get him, dude. Get him, dude. Get him, Jane. Take a breather, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Go sit in the corner for 10 minutes and think about your actions. You've been bad. I don't like doing that, but some people, she does read everything. So. I have no idea what you're saying.
Claire Bailey said I don't either.
Yes, sir. Trucks use center lane. Okay. It's crazy.
Tap Kelly 2535 said so what's this 150 miles today and 150 miles tomorrow?
No, I drove more than that today. Yeah, I had 750 miles to go. We're doing about 6. I'll have 150 probably something like around there. I'm not sure exactly, but around there. Well, unfortunately, I mean, I'm running my clock out every day. That's crazy. And the other crazy part was, I'm glad I had a screenshot. That's all I can say. I don't screenshot everything, but I'm going to screenshot and videotape anything that I pick up on the load ports. Because they say they pay real good, and then you get the load, you go pick it up, and all of a sudden the pay changes. And you're like, whoa, I'm not doing that. We agreed I agreed on the load, the price. What the hell? Go from having a good week making money to not doing anything. You're not going to make money that way. So, I hate to be out here running around for no reason, doing something else. I mean, I'm being honest. Like I sat there and focused on those loads and lost out on making about $4,000 on the stock market. That's pretty crazy. I know you can't always get that either. You can say it's luck, whatever. It don't matter what it is. I'm focused on loads, getting out and running, not on buying stocks and watching it like a hawk. So that happened. And I make more money doing that than I will doing this. At least most of the time. Not all the time. There's weeks where you can't do it, so.
Tab Kelly 2535 said you storm in hot on 150 miles tomorrow and call out Ohio in the future.
Alright.
Claire Bailey said you are keeping me company. Look at the bright side, sparkles.
Yeah, we'll do 100. We might do 150 tomorrow. I don't know yet. I'm not sure what I want to do. I gotta look at all this stuff today. Tonight when we get done, I've got to do a lot. I gotta make sure I'm getting paid. Because I put a lot of fuel in here to get this load up here, and man, I couldn't imagine getting $1,400 when I spent $1,000 over it. We put in $800 just now, and before that, when I picked the load up, I had a half a tank of fuel, but we put in $6, so it's like $1,400. That's $1,400 come up here. That's that's more than we need, but still, that's just fuel. That's not even the taxes I get charged, the tolls I'll get charged here and there, the little things I got to buy for the truck, me being in the truck. But anyhow, it is just one load. It's just 14 for 3 days. That's insane, man. No. On a holiday too. I will take my happy butt right back to the house. If I have to, I will. I'm trying to work, I am. But I've got to make money when I'm out here. There's the other route I can do, but I can't do it all. I have to set myself up to do it and do it right. That's it. That's how it is. But we can do that, and I did okay doing that. I did okay. I can handle making money. It's a lot of work. It's stressful. It's tight. You can't have any problems. And if you don't get it done, you don't make money. That's the bad part about it. It's so tight that you got to get it all done. So that's why people are dragging trailers around that are busted up, not fixing stuff because they are just trying to survive, I guess. But you gotta stop at night and get that stuff done, man. That's what people don't understand. Like when I say you're working a lot of hours, when you stop, you're supposed to be on duty working on the truck or getting it fixed or whatever, sure. But you can't do that. You cannot do that and make money. So you're working a lot of hours. Like, we're not done when we stop at night. I hate to say that. Like, I'd work out every night if I could. It's getting to a point where I can't really do the job. It's just too much. I'm not going to do it for $10 an hour. There's no way. And I'm not going to work for a company. I'm not going to make money doing that either. And I mean, real money. I'm not talking about, hey, I can survive off of a little bit, but I'm just talking about
Claire Bailey said,
living a life
so much fun
comfortably.
Here, miles away, but enjoy the company.
But I also don't like being negative nonstop about it, but it made it real difficult. It's a broken industry. It's still broken. Like, hopefully it gets better. There's been, like, we were talking about loads and all this other stuff, but, it's pretty wild that you go from making $3.15 a mile to $1.16. That, where did the $2 go, and why are they not on the load all of a sudden? And how did that mistake happen, first of all? And second of all, there's $2. I can't run the load for free. That's what they're asking me to do. Just take the load, let us make money off of you. The next load is not good. It ties in with the one that pays real good, but it's not good. And so I was going to deadhead over and get that one. I'm not running loads for $1.80, for $2. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I won't do it. I can't. I just cannot do it. That's what I'm trying to say. People that can, by all means, you go do it. That's why the whole entire industry is jacked up. You're driving a truck that's garbage that you sooner or later will lose your CDL over it. Sooner or later you'll get hit. Sooner or later, it's gonna happen. It might take you 3 years, whatever. It'll happen, but that'll crumble, and they'll get more people to do the same thing, take the same risk, and have the same outcome. But anyway, I have to deal with all this at the end of the night and go from there. Oh boy, they fixed that shit, didn't
Claire
they?
Bailey said no, I wouldn't even touch it, I can't do it.
I know.
Tab Kelly 2535 said quit pulling in your empty freeway fantasy and drop this load.
Oh, is that what I gotta do? Damn, dude, put your turn signal on. Use something, dude, so you can tell us what's going on. Use lights. Come on, man. Your lights don't work, man. Your lights don't work. Can't nobody see your turn signal? No, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. You don't care. You got to worry about being in this country. Jeez. Can't wait till this stuff bites everybody in the ass. So yeah, they cleaned up the loads. Like all of a sudden, all the loads are just garbage. Come out and they're garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Hey, you want to run 120 miles for $200 and take a full day to do it? Pick it up today, deliver tomorrow? Nope. Why would I do that? Why would anyone do that? Why would you do that? Come on. That's absurd. Absurd. Just garbage, more garbage, more garbage. It's pretty wild.
James Simmons 7480 said hi from Tennessee. Gene Footbot said welcome to James
And I
Simmons
had all this stuff
7480.
saved, dude. You know, these
Claire
loads
Bailey
paid.
said I couldn't buy
They
fuel.
paid. Gone now. Trash. 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 And trash.
Tab Kelly 2535 said I put grease on my sleeve, but you know that my hands are clean.
Yeah. Put grease on your sleeve. We'll see what happens. Hopefully there's some loads popping up. I told them to load, dude. that I was talking about earlier that didn't pay, supposedly didn't pay what it was supposed to pay, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a lot of miles that aren't getting paid out.
Claire
Oh yeah, it's still sitting around. Same thing up there. So come on, car. Come on, man. I'm coming over, thanks. But I was going to push you off the road if you kept coming. This guy's behind me, too. You guys are behind my truck. When that turn signal comes on, you should have been in front of me already. Now we got a work site. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now I feel like a butthead. It's slowing down. Oh, Lord. I got to deliver Monday, so I deliver Monday and Tuesday. Alright, guys. Yeah, let me just stop for him since you guys don't let anybody over.
Claire Bailey said I was looking at that trailer you butted.
Can't merge, you're going 50 miles an hour, my man. You can't merge? It's crazy. That's crazy. You're getting on a freeway going 50 on a, I mean, and then you got everybody just sitting there. Anyhow, I get so frustrated driving sometimes, man. And the farther I get up north, the worse it's gonna get. Delivering Monday, picking up Monday, delivering Tuesday, picking up Tuesday, delivering Thursday or something like Wednesday. I don't know if I'm picking anything up yet till I look.
Tap Kelly 2535 said Chicago has deep stuffed. Yeah, flip. Sun dried.
Deep stuffed. Why did you get in front of me if you're just going to do that, man? Directly in front of me and slow down. I mean, what the hell, man? What is wrong with people, dude? Why are you getting in front of a semi-truck and slowing down, dude? Why did you pass me just to slow down? That blows my mind what people do sometimes. I'm not in a car, my friend. Not in a car. Still rude if I was. I put my cruise control on. I know exactly what's going on. It's just getting dark, guys. You all need to turn your lights on, man. It's getting hard to see you.
Clara Bailey said they must think I have a slow truck. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, that's a long time, 6 days. This is 3. You need 2, but it's 3 because it's Sunday. So you pick it up on Friday, deliver Monday. That's all it is. And hopefully nothing goes wrong and be like, oh, we're closed. Yeah, well. And then your whole week shot because of it. Anyway, I try to be positive about most of it. It just gets frustrating a lot of the time. Because really, in all honesty, when you're doing loads that are 1,000 miles, for me, I've got to make $3,000 to the truck at the bottom of the line. That's the barrel, man. The bottom of the barrel. I can't go any lower. If I do, I'm running that shit for free, man. I'm tearing my truck up. I'm breaking things. I'm spending money going in the hole. So when I have a couple loads that pay good, I'm like, all right, let's go out and do them. That's what we're doing.
They gave me, I won't take 6 days.
So when the loads drop below that number, they've been at $2.20, $2, $1.80 for 12 years, my guy. Come on, we are paying double for everything, all of it. We have to be able to survive it and have something left at the end of it. So I don't want to put all my time and effort into this and keep doing it. And I've said that for a while. So I'm doing the best I can, but at the same time, you cannot fight something that's not working. If it's just a good week, it's not going to work. If it's a good 2 weeks, it's not going to work. You got to find something else to do. I mean, everybody that I know drives is in the same situation. They're in the same situation.
Yes.
They're on their last leg. They stuck around. They put everything they can into it. They put everything they have into it. They've put all their time and effort into it. They've lost time with their family for it. They've done everything in their power, right? And then when it gets to that point where things don't change and they don't get better, leave it to somebody else on their shoulders, man. You got to, because you've been pushing for so long, things that they have to pay. That's as simple as that. I'm not asking to get paid big money. I'm talking about taking care of my expenses. That's it. My truck expenses, fuel, being on the road. And I want to make money, of course. I want the business to make money, but we have one setup I can do, but like I said, it takes a while to find something you can do that will make money. And I shouldn't have to drive that hard, that fast, and that long to bring home that little of a paycheck. Or profit, really. So, and if my profit is, anyways, that's all. I ain't got nothing else to say. It's crazy. It's a little out of hand. It has been for a while.
Clara Bailey said that's all I'm doing is spending out here.
understand that's what you do when you're in the truck. You spend and spend. Like, I spent $100 at Walmart just now. I wasn't expecting to do that. I mean, I'm getting to a point where I don't have it to do. Like, so the money's got to roll in. And it can't roll in at $500 clips. I know people make that when you're at a different job working 35 hours or 40 hours a week, going home in your car, whatever you're doing. Man, it's got to come in, man. Like, it's really money's got to flow in, or you'll just go and bust. And that's what most people ends up happening the most out here. They go belly up. 9 out of 10 probably go belly up the first year. If not, they're running at a dirt cheap rate that after 3 or 4 years they don't have a truck. They think they will, but you have to have it maintained. And thank the Lord that we have it maintained up to December. But now we're at the point now where you're like, oh my goodness, like we got to bring it in or we're going to be in trouble. I've got stuff piling up now. I got to fix that on the back. I can't keep going without it. I got to put new ones on. And I mean, I don't want to go buy the cheapest of the cheapest. We're just going to have the same problem. But if I can't keep the truck, I might as well get the dirt dog cheap shit and put it back on. It will fall. It will bust off again. It just will. I know it will. It's cheap stuff.
Claire Bailey said yeah.
Yeah, boycott the country. Yeah, you need to I don't even know how to do it. I wish everybody would stand on the same page. Because I'm driving by drivers right now that you just know that they don't realize it, but they're part of the problem. You're running shit for free, man.
35-cent strike like Canadians on border of humanity.
You're just running anyhow. And all these rules are putting out all this stuff that's going on. It's not changing enough. It's not changing much, if anything at all. Not yet. Now, I see good weeks. Like, we've had 2 decent weeks where decent loads are out. But you got to be careful because these people will try to change that shit in a heartbeat. And the reason why is if a load pays somebody and they see that it pays, like, you can call them a broker, you can call them a company, you can call them a dispatcher, right? Any one of those. And they take 10% off the top or whatever. If they see that they can skim money, they're going to do it. And you're not sitting at home. You're running a $200,000 truck. The trailer's not even included. And then those parts on the truck cost a lot of money. The oil's $600 just to change the damn oil. My back tires are between $4,000 and $6,000 for new ones. My front tires are between $1,100 and $1,800 to get front tires. Alignments. You can go on down to grease and everything. Any problems you have, like your mud flap brackets, the things that just broke back there, you need a hurt guard, you need light bulbs, windshield wiper fluid, wiper blades. We can go on down the list. Coolant, a hose breaks, a turbo goes out. You got all this maintenance that's going to come up because, it's just part of a machine, The more you can do yourself, the better off you'll be, right? But you still need the money to buy the parts. You still need the money to park the truck. So you've got to make a lot, man. I'm telling you, it's bare bone minimum. I say $4 or $5 a mile, and that's for every mile. I'm not talking about no empty miles at all. Truck drivers, I don't know why they're not taken care of better, man. You're an American truck driver. Why are you not taken care of in America better, right? Oh, it is. And California's worse. Like, how can you guys do it? How do you even do it over there, man? In California. And when I tell people, like, you got to make money, dude, you got to bring it. The owner-operator, if you're bringing in $3,000 every month, you're going out of business. If you're bringing in $6,000 every month, you're going out of business. I'm telling you. Nowadays, it's like it was different 10 years ago. You could make $2,000 to your business. You know, after everything's said and done, like you still got to do maintenance and you still got to fix your truck. You still got to buy your tires. If you brought in, let's say weekly, you brought in $2,500 and you still had to pay your taxes, your maintenance, your IFTA, your sticker, your insurance, and all that shit. Not your insurance, but all that other stuff. You still had to pay that. You would be okay. You'll be able to do it, right? You're not going to make a lot of money, but you'll be able to do it. If you bring that nowadays, you're done. Done.
Welcome to Bayway Logistics.
And people think that they're making that money when they see it, but you're not. It has to go towards the truck. And shit will start falling apart. That guy I ran with one guy, and I'm telling you, he didn't take care of his truck very well. And it burned up. It burned up. It caught fire and burned up. And I don't know what happened. It might not have been his fault, but he still didn't maintain his truck very well. And his truck burned up. So he got another one. And he lost money on the truck. And he had to pay money. So anyhow, why did you come back out, dude? You were done. You should have not come back out. I'm telling you. I didn't understand that. And you went and got another truck that you turned around and said, screw it, I don't want it. This isn't worth it. Of course. Of course. And you literally are here legally, but everybody that came in here after that, that's what everybody's dealing with. The same thing you had to deal with is what we had to deal with all this. Before all of it happened. Like the same situation, we dealt with it once, then we dealt with it again when it was 10 times worse. But California, I feel for you guys. Like, how can you live in California as a truck driver? You guys don't get paid more. How can you survive that? And I can't work more, so that's not the answer. Or the solution isn't, hey, work more. And you'll be okay, because we already work as much as we can. So I don't know. We had a decent week last week. You know, we ran pretty good the week before that, and you know, this week is different. I couldn't work. I had to have a couple days off, but I couldn't work either. I had to do other stuff. And, you know, taking that time off, you come back out, you're not making money. It's disturbing that you're riding like that. So.
Gene Flipbot said, welcome to Ride Along Gang.
I know, man. I'm glad I don't live there either, buddy, at all. Bobby, I'm glad I don't. But I'm just, things will look good, man, and then they look good for another week, and then they look like shit. But I'm dealing with the loads that I'm getting.
2535 said made in the USA. If you're flip, you will keep.
The loads I got, they tried to say that it was $1.16 a mile or $1,400. I said I wouldn't even have left the damn house on a holiday, let alone any day of the year, week, or next month. 5 years from now, 5 years before. I would never pick and accept the load for $1.16. Thank God I screenshot. This thing pays over $3. I have to go fight that now. Prove that I have that. You know what I mean? Bullshit. So I'm checking all the loads, and I'm gonna start videotaping it, dude. I mean, I might not post it, but I gotta videotape every one of these things now. It is disturbing that much money was taken off the table like it was no big deal. Like, oh, no, that doesn't pay anything. What? Yeah, no, it pays nothing. Anyhow.
Claire Bailey said yes.
Well, Phil, you got a purpose, man. Take your 800K, pull 80 out like I said, go to the Philippines, hit me up, we'll do some stocks. That's literally the only thing I won't survive financially. I won't have anything if I don't have, if I don't play stock, if I don't do something else.
Vent.
And I do hope for everybody's sake in America, everybody that's here working, for everyone that's in trucking, I hope that these rules help everyone out. Because if not, this is dead. This whole career with trucking is done. You know, it's not going to be around. Yeah. Yeah, shut up, Gene. Sit in time out, buddy. Go take a break, dude. 30-minute break, Gene.
You're oh so bad. You have now been banned for your unacceptable behavior.
Trucking makes you bipolar. Hey, if you're a bipolar truck driver like me, and you like your bipolar shades, polarized shades, go ahead and pick you up 3 pairs for $20. The link's down below. Get some bipolar shades for your bipolar truck ass. Sorry. No, man, I just don't want my money being messed with, dude. I'm a happy camper. If you, like, you guys probably know that. If I'm working towards something, I'm good. If I feel like I'm being treated equal and fairly for my time, I'm good. Like, I can't make $20 an hour. The business cannot make $20 an hour. I don't make money. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. I can't make $1,400 a week because I won't make any money. I've got to hit the high numbers. They're gonna be a lot higher. Because when I say I make per hour, it's after the truck, whatever the truck profit is, after all the expenses. Like, dude, 100 there on the headlight. We're gonna spend another 300 on the bat. I got to do all this other stuff. We got like $8,000 worth of shit to do to this truck, and it's a 2023. $8,000. I'm no bullshit. So where's that coming from? Not from $20 an hour. So the truck better start making $100 a damn hour. And if we work 100 hours, man, we'd be golden. We'd get it all done 1 week. But that's not gonna happen. Look, when I was running the last 3 years, we were doing good. We were profitable. That's why I was able to, go home and to enjoy life a little bit and come back out.
Phil Collins 420 said, "What are the new rules, Digger?"
Yeah, we're all a little crazy to still be out here, I guess. Some people just love it. They don't care about the money. But to me, it's always been a job. And I enjoy it a lot more when I get paid for doing it. But I also know how corrupt some of these places are, how corrupt these people are out here, and how much evil shit's going on. And that bothers me more than anything, than the money or anything. Because, they're just siphoning out what they want. And that's a problem for everybody else. So if people would listen to what I'm saying, if you're an owner-op, you're leasing through, I don't care who you are. If you own your own truck, you're out with your own MC, you lease through somebody, I don't care who you are. Pay attention to the loads that you're doing, how much they pay. Pay attention to the fuel that you're spending. Don't just start swiping shit that's, given to you or whatever. Pay attention. If there's some discount, pay attention on your fuel. I'm serious. They are taking money from your ass and you don't even know it. I've got to constantly do this now. This started this year. I've never had to worry about this. Personally, I've worried about it twice in my whole career. Twice. But this is happening more and more frequently right now. I don't know why, but it is. And I have to go back and screenshot, videotape, or have proof of what I'm doing. I also have to have proof of the fuel that I'm consuming, and like if your card gets hacked or somebody steals your information so you don't get charged, or goes behind you and gets a full tank of fuel on your ass. So just pay attention. Like, really, really act like it's your business. Don't just run. And I think that's what more people are doing, just running. Like, if you can't speak English and you can't comprehend what's going on, and you're doing this job, they're taking advantage of you big time. You're feeding a couple people off your back. That's all. Off to the next subject, because I gotta start calming down. I gotta relax the next hour. Okay, so we're gonna talk about unicorns and rainbows. You might want to go on down the road right along. You ain't gonna have no fun with this discussion. So remember when we were riding that unicorn the other day? We were right through the rainbow. It's right after I saw a big pile of crap in the middle of the field out there, and I was like, "Ooh, well look, what's that?" And you're like, "Don't eat it, guys, don't eat it." I ate it anyway. And I said, "It tastes like poo." Well. Anyways.
Collins 420 said, "I want to know."
It costs about $30,000 to get out of, to bail out. So I had to call my buddy and tell him, I'll pay you back. But I could have swore those loads paid $10 a mile, man. I saw it.
Claire Bailey said, "Let's go ride."
I saw it. No bullshit. I'm not lying. I did. They did pay $10. Like, besides the tripping and the unicorns, there was one paid $10.75 or $10.25, and the other one I showed you guys. It was like 7 something. And when you see the loads, as long as you got proof, they got to pay you for it. So just get the proof. Loads don't go up on a load board accidentally and they're like, "Oh, look, we changed the price." No, you change the price because you need it done right now, or you're going to lose that count, run, or whatever. But anyway.
Claire Bailey said, "Yes, I have."
Go get your fairy dust. Let's go, guys. Hey, this trucker takes that stuff you find there, ship them shrooms off there, damn. They eat them things, man. You gotta be careful. That guy's crazy. Talking about seeing unicorns and shit.
Claire Bailey said the hot loads.
He ate 5 gummy bears, and they weren't just normal gummy bears from the store, neither.
Sasquatch riding the unicorn the other day.
Said, "Let's have fun." Oh, you saw that shit too, right along? Yeah, I didn't tell him about that. No, I didn't want to sound crazy. But I know it was real. And then I was thinking back on it. Maybe it was my dad riding the unicorn, He does look mighty hairy. I didn't tell him about that yet. Man, oh man.
2535 said $17 mile.
I do get worked up, man. I'm human. I get pissed off. I don't want to lose. First of all, I don't like to lose. I don't want to be anywhere but on the top tier 1% of truckers, or 2%, whatever, doing exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to lose. It's not just about, I need to make money. I don't want to lose. And I'm tired of struggling. Like, we've done that 6 months. 6 months. We paid our dues. We did our 4 free months. Catching the damn ball, running with it, turn around being broke every damn time. Now we're at the point where I need to start bringing it in to start doing the things to the truck that need to be done. Not just pay. Like, I can make, literally right now, I told you we're still like $4,000 in the hole, right? We can make $4,000 and still be in the hole. 0, right? The herd guard's $2,200, $2,500 for the front. I don't have to have it yet. It'd be nice to have it. What I do have to have is the mud flap brackets, mud flaps, and those other ones. That one that fell off today. So we're looking at like $1,000 for all that, around about. So the next 1,000, that's 5. We're there, and at that point we can say, hey, we'll make a little bit of money, and then we can move on to the rest of it. But that's 5. So I got to come up with 5 somehow before I can say that we're making money again, legitimately. That's how far behind I'm falling. So when they come out and say, whoops, we took $1,000 from you, we overcharged you. Whoops, your load's missing $1,500. Oh, my bad. That's a problem. And yeah, even if we saw unicorns and rainbow, you're gonna have to pay to ride that shit. You will. Yeah, I should do that. I'm tired of these truckers, stupid ass devil truckers, taking cheap ass load. Look, I got a bag of pixie dust. I'm gonna throw it all over the rollers in love. Eat that dog. Let's see if you're running tonight. You ain't going nowhere, bud. You ain't even gonna get out of your truck.
Tab Kelly 2535 said Dakota strip pile on trucks will fetch you less price.
Throw that shit everywhere, man. I'm gonna spread it all over the place. I have truck drivers walking around the truck stop with their head all the way up in the sky looking, going, wow.
Claire
Wow.
said I was out here 3 months. I went home last weekend for 4 hours and I had to go to California.
They're all going to be bent over looking at the ground. Hey, is that moving too? You see that moving? You see that?
Tab Kelly 20.
That's the only way we're going to make money out here, guys. We got to do something. We can't pull them all together, then we'll have to get them on the same wavelength mentally.
Jeff Smith 6187 said, hey everybody, how's it going?
Yep, that's right. Oh man. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you can make it out here as a truck driver, I'll make it happen. But I'm not making it happen for pennies.
Tab Kelly 2535 said.
So let's pay the truck off, folks, so we can fix it up. I'll start writing names on the truck if I got to do it. I'll start writing names. All right, we'll put names on the truck. We'll upgrade it. We'll get the sweet hard guard. We'll wrap the truck with everybody's name or something. I don't know. We'll do something. You tell me. We'll start giving away Starlinks. Everybody got to donate $5 to get their draw in the hat, and we'll donate a Starlink Mini. I'll show you. I'll do a video on how I put it on my truck, how I set it up. No drill holes, no bolts or screws. She's as solid as a rock. As you can tell, it's been there for a while. Just can't pop your hood and do a live. You know, that's the only problem. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Crickets. Cricket, Jiminy Cricket, look. What's going on, Jiminy? Shiminy Crickets. Oh, man. What's that? Oh, I remember. That's the big swing right there. They didn't tell you about it. That's huge swing. It's a huge swing. And they decided they were going to put it up, and then
Bailey said, yep, no.
they said, well, that's probably a lawsuit. We won't do it. We'll not do that. So, there you go. No swinging. That was somebody that was chowing down on pixie dust. They built a swing right here by the bridge. Yeah. I think it'll look really good. Everybody had fun swinging on it. Yeah. Let's build it. Too much crazy shit going on around this world, man. One thing we need is to be able to go on vacation, hang out, have a good time, go fishing in a boat, in a golf, or whatever, and do workouts. That's all we gotta do. So we just gotta make a little there above that number, average number there. Probably just need to go get a job or ride along. Everything will be good. I am dead serious about doing a live load, live unload 90% because, or as much as possible, we just keep getting garbage. There's so much trash. The reason why the trucks are so bad nowadays is because the drivers are so bad. They just look. If I went over to Russia,
Bill Collins 420 said, "Man,
I was driving Russia." Well, don't get fed up, Phil. If I won't even go on about that's negative. Well, let's be positive for Phil. It's great out here, man. I don't know why you're upset. Life's amazing. Look, I drove from Florida all the way to damn Chicago, man, in 2 days. Bam, all the way across country. We got to see the rain, the clouds, the sunshine, and a whole bunch of peckerheads.
Claire Bailey said, "Yes, I just can't work and have a boss telling me what to do. I'm too used to doing my own thing."
No. There are positive sides, but I can be positive about it. Hey, nobody tells me what to do, and I'm not gonna listen to anybody bitch, moan, or cry about how I'm doing it. I pay my own way. I do my own thing, and I ain't got a ball springing down my neck. There's always a safety such and such out there trying to control everybody, even me. But that's everywhere too. That's what's stupid. It is stupid. But there ain't much they can say when you're not doing anything unsafe. Now they do got dumbass rules some places. You go hauling loads for somebody, and they're like, "Well, you know what? We got this rule. You can't drive over 80 miles an hour. You're not allowed to do U-turns on the freeway." I'm like, dude, who the you talking to, man? Like, why would I do a U-turn on a freeway? We're just saying, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that, okay? And I was like, yeah, well, whatever. You guys get what I'm saying.
Claire Bailey said, "That's my problem. I can't do that."
Yeah. I am not working for a company if that company ain't paying me what I try to get in this truck. Look, every truck driver out here should be bringing home, not bringing home like a paycheck to your bank.
This Chicago.
You guys should be bringing home $3,000 a week, man. If you're working if you're working 70 hours, you run 3,500 miles, you should be making $3,000, guys. In this day and age, there's no reason why you shouldn't.
Collins 420 said,
I'll blast it out there for everybody. And if you're not, you should put your foot down and make them pay you. I know most people are not. And I mean it as a company driver, you should be getting $1 a mile. No bullshit. Everybody out here driving trucks should. There's 2 reasons why. 1, you are working 2 jobs, dude. 2. You're not working one.
Said this Chicago.
You're working 2 jobs. If you drive 3,000 miles in 70 hours, or 3,500 miles in 70 hours, then you have work 70 hours driving down the road, doing your pre-trip and your post-trip. They might take 15, 20 minutes max a day. Max. You're also going to the shop, dealing with what we dealt with, putting the light bulb in, putting this in, doing that, doing this, doing that. So add an hour to your day, every day, not on duty, not being paid. Now add the time that you're at the shippers and the receivers that you're not getting paid. The first 2 hours, I know you boys don't get paid, so don't be coming out here saying, oh, there's once in a while there'll be somebody special. Hey, I get paid right away. 2 hours here, 2 hours there. And if you do get paid, it's bullshit anyway. You ain't working for $15 an hour, $25 an hour. You're a truck driver, dude. It's not overtime, it's straight time. So pay the truck driver, right? So if you're a company driver, you're working that many hours, why should you not get $1 a mile? Why would you not get $1 a mile? No overtime, no nothing, right? So just think about that for a minute. If you work 100 hours, should you not get $30 an hour?
Tab Kelly said this Chicago.
Guys, we live in 2026. The price of eggs is like damn $5. They ain't a 99 cent no more, $2. The price of everything is double. Fuel, double. Everything, double. So should you not get 30 bare bone minimum, $30 an hour? That's what I'm trying to get at here. Why would we come out here and work 100 hours and make $1,500? Nobody in the right mind working in a plant somewhere would work 80 hours. Those guys are making $25, $30 an hour. So why would we do it? I want everybody to be fired up, Phil. I'm not mad. I'm not having a bad day. I want people to get fired up about why they're not getting paid the equivalent of what they're worth, but that's it. It's been going on for fucking 6 years. 6 years this shit's been going down. They played games and made everybody believe everything went up and everything's good. It's not.
Tab Kelly said fed up.
And as an owner-operator, as long as my truck is up to par, everything is filled to the brim, everything's taken care of like it's supposed to be, I'm fine with making the same amount. Period. I'm not saying it's like I should make more. I'm just saying I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Because I know how far it goes. You know? And it don't go that far, but I know if you're working every week and you bring in that much money, which is not a lot. I know it is to some people. It is not a lot of money in America. How much is your car insurance? How much is your cell phone? How much? Those are things you have to have nowadays to drive truck too. Your insurance, your cell phone, your truck insurance. Like I gotta have a car insurance and my semi-truck insurance. I gotta have 2 different insurances and pay them both. Even though I can only drive one vehicle at a time, I pay 2 different insurances. It equates to this. I'm gonna tell you how much my insurance, personally, mine. How much do you think my insurance is between the car and the semi-truck and everything? And I pay for the car while it sits at home. And now they're trying to raise our insurance from $750,000 to $2 million. Dude, I'm telling you, everybody needs to start arguing and fighting to get paid, man, or we're gonna have problems. That's all. Sorry. I had to let it rip there. There's nothing wrong with $50 an hour, Phil. I think it's acceptable. I'm just saying the bare minimum right now for truck drivers, a company, don't matter who you are, should be $30 an hour, or equivalent to a 100-hour work week. Not 70, man. You working more hours. Like these companies are getting you to fix their truck at their shops and other shops, fix their trailers, deal with their breakdowns and everything for free, dude. They getting you to sit at the shipper for free, receiver for free, guys, for free. They've set up trucking so that you do so much work for free. Do they not do that? Am I wrong? Am I lying? How much work do you do for free? So when you're driving, should you not get paid? Good. All right, I'll drop it. That's all.
Tab Kelly said OD do Phil. Wipe hope this trucker that's pissed royal.
That's it. Yeah, I get fired up, man. There's guys out there that are getting fired up because they're getting mad. People aren't saying anything about it, man. Y'all, we ain't doing nothing about it. You just sitting back, act like nothing, everything's good. Man, if you work in a truck 24/7, 100 hours a week, and you go home after working 300, 350 hours, and you go home and you worry about your damn bills at your house, and you ain't even got shit but a damn trailer and a truck, goodness gracious, what's wrong with the world, man? Yeah, I know other people, we can go outside of this. I know other people have problems, and I'm talking about first world issues. and I should be grateful that I got something. They're taking advantage of us in this country right here doing what we're doing. That's all. I know there's people that are in worse situations. I do, so I feel guilty sometimes talking about this, but at the same time, you're working you're supporting 3 to 4 people as a truck driver, other than yourself.
Kelly said good golly Miss Molly.
Other than yourself.
Phil Collins 420 said all I have is a pickup and a trailer and 800K.
I have a good life outside of the stress of trucking, and I know that this has got to stop. I gotta enjoy it again, or I gotta get out of it. I can't get in it and just, you guys I don't think people understand how hard that I'm pushing to get shit done. Like how much effort I'm putting into it. That's all. And what you get out of it, if you put that effort into something else, you would build an empire. You just can't work that hard and not build something, you know? Starting to get a fire under my ass is what I'm saying.
Stressed.
No, it ain't stress. I'm frustrated that you work so hard at something, you're getting nowhere with it. So I need to do, like I'm getting a fire under my ass, like I need to do something else. And I need to start focusing solely on that and give this a second, like this be the second hand thing. There's somebody on the side of the road, man. There's somebody on the side of the road, man, so I'm gonna come over in your lane a little bit. Thank you. Come on, man. Pay attention, dude. Anyhow. I'm getting to the point where I've told you guys already what I was going to do. That I'm still going to do it. As of right now, I'm going to end up putting back on the trucking on back burner. I'm dead serious.
Tab Kelly said utility truck asking directions.
Yeah, we got full coverage on our trucks, our cars at home, our trucks at home, our personal and our business. But you're paying for 2 forms of insurance. You know, you're paying your truck insurance, your car insurance as one solo individual human being. Makes no sense to me. You can't drive them both at the same time. Why aren't they under the same? You're a truck driver. Shouldn't there be a stipulation? Hey, this truck driver's got a truck and probably a personal car. Let's roll them both into the same thing. This guy's got insurance no matter what, no matter where he goes.
Anything cars and trucks said honk.
I've always thought that. Why are you paying, $10, $15, $20,000, $25,000 in insurance on a semi truck year round,
Bailey said
and
yes,
you're
it's
paying
safe.
another $1,500 or $1,600 a
Bill
year
Collins,
for your
420,
car.
said insurance is high in Florida.
Nah. Everybody says that. You want to know why they say it's higher in Florida? Because the cars are nicer, Phil. That's why they say that. They're more expensive. I don't know if that's true. My insurance didn't go up much. It does help that I'm a truck driver, though. I get a little discount, but I should get it for free. I mean, damn, I'm paying an arm and a leg for damn insurance on the semi, so why wouldn't it pay for the car too?
Christopher Kenty and one Cannoli said you can't drive them both at the same time.
That's right. So why is every truck driver, 3 million, 4 million of us out here paying for a truck and a car?
Phil Collins 420 said no, I used to live there, insurance was double.
No, it's not. Nah. Not for me. My insurance ain't that high, man.
Phil Collins 420 said you should tell us about health insurance.
Oh, no. That's an arm and a leg. Look, last time I had health insurance, I paid for it out of pocket. You want to know how much I paid a month for health insurance and what it covered? I paid $565 a month. This is what it covered. This is what it covered. If I went and got a prescription that cost $100, I had to pay $50. If I went to the doctor or the hospital, like the doctor's office, it would pay like $70 or something. I had to pay the rest. If I went to the hospital, I'd have to pay $250, I think, to just get seen at the hospital. And then I'd have to pay about $6,000 before they covered shit at the hospital. Why do you got health insurance? You're gonna go broke anyway. That doesn't work for me. I mean, the only thing it works for is if you're on your deathbed, man. That's it. Deadly. That's it. I mean, you have to have some really bad health issues. Really bad. And they're not going to insure you if you do. So, I don't know, man. That needs to be fixed and addressed, period. So, the health insurance is horrible, dude. I mean, the last time I had good health insurance, I worked for a company, and it was $18 a week, right? And when all Obama came in and all that shit happened, my health insurance went from 18 to 70 for one person a week. And they said, because you got to pay for everybody else. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And I got to pay out of pocket for half this shit. The deductible thing went up to $3,500. You had to pay $3,500 before they covered anything. Prescriptions, doctors, everything, all of it. I was like, I'm out. I'm done. Not doing it. Can't.
Collins 420 said we're all going to be on our deathbed soon.
And they're like, oh, you want dental? That's fine too. We're going to charge, the dental's $500 a year. If you go and you get to the dentist and you do a cleaning, they'll charge you like a $180, right? And if you have a tooth or something bad, they might charge you $100. Let's say $280. So unless you got really, really bad teeth, there ain't a point in having dental. Eye exam, you can pay for that. You pay more for eye health insurance than you will for the eye exam and the glasses and all that.
Helps.
I literally could start doing that for people myself. Hey man, I got eye insurance. It's good stuff. All you gotta do is pay $500 a year. We'll cover everything. But if you gotta have surgery, we don't cover surgery. No. Just eye exams. Yeah, well, that health insurance is not that good unless you got some other health insurance that is better than I've seen. And you might. But when I see it, I read into it, and I look into it, I'm like, mathematically, no. That's crock of crap. Not doing it. But yes, they offer that to truckers. Some places do, or some company will. This is how I look at it, man. If somebody has $5 million, and there are a lot of people that do, if they have $5 million and they got it invested, they're going to live comfortably the rest of their life, right? They're going to have the health care they need. They're going to have the dental, all the stuff we're talking about. So these people that got billions, why can't it, what could change? I'm not saying they shouldn't have it, but they should. But what could change?
Clara Bailey said I get insurance from where it stands to.
Here's what could change. We could make America in the Western Hemisphere a powerhouse. And everybody over here could do what they're doing, and we could make more money than we spend. And we could have everything we need. Everybody puts the effort in. And nobody should have to work 100 hours to survive. That's not a life. You're not living, when you're living in, like in America, people have dreams of coming here. But when you're in America, you literally work for your life. You like, that's all you ever do is work. If you want to survive. Like say you want to go to Disneyland. You're going to work. You're going to work for like a year before you can save up to go do that. In normal cases. And you'd be lucky if you can. Not everybody lives that way. There's some people that do have good jobs, do have money and save, and after 20 years, 30 years, they've had a great job, 40, 50 hours a week max, and they get time off 3 or 4 weeks a year, that kind of stuff. There are jobs like that. But the majority of the population doesn't have that. So, how do more people like that get? Go work for Cummins right there, dude. Or doorman, whatever that means. Cummins, right there, buddy. Yeah.
Tab Kelly said keep the excitement to a minimum so this trucker is calm and focused.
Go work for Cummins. Go. You used to be able to work for Ford Motor General Motor. They got $45, $55 an hour, full benefits, pension, all that good stuff. Steel mills, same thing. What happened to all that stuff, man? Why did they get rid of all that? Backdoor deals, fleecing the pockets. Tab Kelly. I might not sound calm or focused. I'm focused for sure. I can't not focus.
Tab Kelly said, is this Chicago?
No, not yet, Kelly. We'll be there tomorrow. This is Indianapolis. We're rolling into Indianapolis right now. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. A couple miles. And I got family that lives somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. I got family in almost every city. So, if we broke down, something happened, I could call them. That would help out. Now, I feel like things are changing, and not just, I'm not talking about trucking and lifestyle and work related and just society, because it is, but I'm talking about like just things are going to change for me. I feel it coming. It's been a long time coming, so. The one thing that I'm going to focus on is what I've talked about
Clara
before.
Bailey said that makes it nice.
Before, I don't have the ability to do it. That's the problem. Like, I have the ability to do it at the moment. If I keep going down this path, I might lose that ability, and I won't get it back. And that's the problem. Like, I've worked my whole life, literally up to this point in my life, to have just a little, enough to maybe make a difference if I go for it, if that makes sense. Like, risk it all. And I've always said this. I said this to my dad. I've said this to people I know. I'm at that point where I'm getting ready to risk it all. Like, this is what the truck's about. Me doing this with the truck is taking a big risk. And it ain't doing great right now. I'm making it through it, but I'm not doing great. And maybe that's all I'm going to get, maybe. I don't know. But the other part I'm talking about is taking a big risk would set me back to the beginning of when I started working. And that, like a real job, not talk about from a dad or something like that, but like a real job. So go back to when you're like 20 years old, 19, 18, whatever, and you started a real job and you got it, you started working every day, full-time, salary, whatever. But I hope that I don't have to go back, because I only see, like, there's 3 doors that you can go through, and they're all sitting there, and you're trying to play with all of them at the same time, and it's not working. You got to go through one of them. You got to open it up, go through it. You can't just keep playing around looking at it. It's just not working.
Tab Kelly said thick ragu.
So,
heavy cheese sausage and bell pepper.
I think the one way that I can go, and I want to have a backup door.
Chicago.
You know, I want to have a backup plan. Like, if it doesn't work, I can fall back on something and have a job. Because I will need one, right? But what I think I could do is take that risk. And people say, some people say, hey, you gamble. Some people say, hey, you guys even say it. Life is a gamble to a point. I'm not gambling because you knew you would lose all your money. I'm not going and playing scratch off tickets or lottery. And I'm not trying to play, Russian roulette, or not Russian roulette, but roulette, sorry. No, not Russian roulette. But roulette or something like that, or baccarat. It's not a gamble. There is a risk to it, and you can lose. But you're not going to lose more than 10% of what you're gambling with. And that's the point that I'm making. And then on the other hand, you're not going to lose. The whole entire globe would have to lose. The whole country would have to lose before you lost. That's how I look at investing. So if everybody lost, it wouldn't matter if you lost. It wouldn't, because everybody else lost.
Claire Bailey said,
so,
OMG, LOL.
There's a point where I feel like you got to risk it. And I haven't done it yet, but I've been pushing to do it and starting to do it, and now I'm just waiting for the opportunity to do it, because I put it off so long, and now everything's falling in place for it to work. At least all the rules and laws and all the everything's falling into place. That's the best way of putting it. So, hopefully I can do it. I've done it multiple times already in my life. I've done it 3 times in my life. 3 times in my life, I have been able to say, hey, look, I can literally live and have a job and survive off of doing this. Only. And it doesn't take much. Look, I've had times in my life where I've only had a couple $1,000 saved up to my name. And most of my life it's been like that, right? But sometimes you get the opportunity where you have maybe 10 or 15 or something, or in that range, 12, whatever. And you save and save and save and save for a long time to get that. Some people can get it overnight. Some people can get it in a month. Some people, whatever. I don't know what your circumstances are. But to me, it's like I need to take that path. And if I don't, then I'm going to be doing what I'm doing right now. And it's too much. I feel like it's too much. It takes too much time. To not, I could do this job and not care. Like, if that makes sense. Like, just get on, do a load, grab it, go. And not care. Not try to make money at it. Just try to pay the truck off and get to the end of it and be done. That would be something that would give me a lot. It would give me a lot more time to do whatever else I need to do. Whether I'm out in the truck or not, in the meantime. Because I can pretty much do everything on my phone and computer with Starlink. I've always had more than one job. You know, I did YouTube because I was worried trucking was going downhill, and I was right. And I made more money on YouTube. Literally, I'm not lying. Like, I made such bad paychecks and settlements or whatever in this truck when I started that I was making one paycheck every month off YouTube. And I was pushing hard to get that, you know, no sponsors, just all views and stuff. It wasn't much, but this was really, really bad. If I did that now, and it's real bad still, but if I did that now, shit, I'd lose the truck. Because it's not brand new.
Claire Bailey said, yes, this is my getaway job. I love it out here running from myself.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad to get out and run and drive your truck and
Tab Kelly
be
said,
away from
Orlando to
everything and not
Chicago.
have the stress. As long as I don't think about finances,
Double tap the screen to slap it.
I'm not going to stress, you know. As long as if I don't care, I'm not going to stress. And I'm not really at the point where I have to do that, but I am. You know, I'm real close. So, but I can't make any more. I can't let anything else slide past me like I did the other day. Just can't happen. That would have took care of things for a couple weeks in the truck, where I wouldn't even have to worry about working, but at least take care of the truck for a little bit.
In Chicago.
Anyways, there's going to be a path. I'll take it. You see what happens. And it's very rare that I can find something like I found the other day in the markets where everything lines up perfectly on something like that. Because when I say gambling, there's a risk to what I'm saying, and then there's stuff that you're not risking, you're investing. There's an investing aspect to what I'm saying. So I am investing. So, but
Tap Kelly said, yes, sir.
there is a risk to it. So anyhow, because, and I'll explain this real quick, because the other day I bought QUBT, and QUBT is a quantum computing company, right? Quantum computing. All right, ARQQ, quantum computing. I can go down a list. I'm not going to do it. Those are two. This company that I was talking about, whatever it was, I forgot the name of it. I forgot the ticker, but it's XET, GXET or something like that. I can't remember. But it was a penny stock. It was 30 cents the day before that, and the day that I'm looking at it was Friday. Friday morning pre-market.
Tap Kelly said, keep us
And
posted
it
on
ran from
Chicago.
30 cents at like 7 in the morning. Right at 7 in the morning, it jumped up to 42, and then I was gonna buy it, and I decided not to, and it went up to 55. So when it came back down, I was gonna put an order in at 47 cents, and it came back down and touched it, went back up again, and then came back down again for the second time, or third, and then I took that order out before it touched it, and then I put the order back in, and it came down to that number again on the market open, and I didn't do it, and then then it went up from there. And this is what my plan was, or my guess was, because of all the billions that were sinking into quantum computing, even though the company probably didn't get any of it, it was already on fire because of that. Stocks were still running, QUBT, ARQQ, and the market was going up a little bit. They were going to pump this one bare minimum, they were going to pump it up to 60 cents. So you would make something off of it. And that ended up going from 46 by straight up. It didn't go down. You can just go look at the charts. It's straight up. It went 40 cents, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then it came down a little bit. 90 came down a little bit. $1 came down a little bit. And it did that all day. And it held that 80 cent, 79, 80 cent. And then towards the end of the day, people were selling it off. Long weekend, blah, blah, blah. It goes down to 72. Back up at the end of the night to 90, just about. 89, 90 cents. 46, 47 cents to that number, 70 or 80, is a lot. And you're talking about like $4,500, $4,700 to $8,000, right? That's pretty much what you're doing. Yeah, you might get the top. I doubt it. You might get 90. I don't know. But you're just pretty much going from 50 to 80. It's like $3,000. That's where you're going with it. That's a risky stock. That's gambling a little bit. So if you buy that stock at the wrong time, like you bought it at 50 cent and it goes to 42, oh, well, you just had to, I don't even think I need to go this way. I needed to go straight. But I'm not sure if I needed to turn or what. But anyhow, I guess we got lucky. We did the right one again. So you got a little risk in doing what I was just saying with that stock. But when I bought QUBT the other day, exactly the day before this, Thursday, I think it was Thursday morning, QUBT.
Big Boss Bill said tab enough about Chicago. Just watched. Gene Flipbot said welcome to Big Boss Bill.
I ain't trying to get off, dude, so I need to get over. So anyhow, hold on. I think I need to get over.
Tab Kelly said Chicago flip, stay on your game.
Yeah, I need to stay over here. But so the other stocks I play, like QUBT, we've had that stock and profits in that company. So I have it on my list and on my radar to watch it. ARQQ, same thing. So I go in and I buy it at 1070, and I said it went to 14. Well, I sold it at what was it? 11.70 or something. It's $1. Anyhow, that's how I accumulate some shares, you know, and then you just leave them in there. I don't touch them. And I've been telling everybody, don't touch them, don't touch them, don't touch them, don't touch them. That's literally going to be your long-term investment, you know, long-term. And there's your sign for Chicago, if you can read it. There you go, Chicago. So, and Indianapolis is right there, to the left. So anyhow, when I'm doing these stocks, I might only make $300 or something like that, or I might make 8%, 12, 15% in that range. That's a normal
Claire
trade,
Bailey
right?
said hello, Bill.
You're looking for 10% maybe. And I don't have a ton of cash to put it. I know people probably think that I got all this stuff, but I don't have a ton to put in there. And there's been times where I've had, 5 times the amount I got in there right now. Or, 6 times the amount I got in there right now.
Tab Kelly said
So,
you're good.
I've got to a point to where I feel like this is what you got to do. For
Big
me,
Boss Bill
this is
said
just for
Claire
me.
waving hand sign.
Only for me, is that when I do get to that point where I go 3 or 4 times above what I got, what I need to do is pull out what I need for 6 months, and if I can do that, do that. And I mean, not 6 months for living expenses and everything, food and all that, but I mean 6 months to pay your your rent and your water and electricity, right? That's it. 6 months to pay off your rent, water, and electricity, or 3, whatever you can get, if you can do that. And that way, I can not stress about that and focus on moving forward with doing it again, if that makes sense. But then you have the investment side where you can't touch it. So when you roll shares in, that's what I've been doing this whole time. You roll shares in, that's money you can't touch. So you have to have cash. You can't pull it out of your IRA, and you do get taxed if you make money. So that's what's always stopped. All that's always what stopped me. So, dang, dude, the roads suck.
Big Boss Bill said no.
So, damn, dude, slow down, man. If you did something outrageous with that stock that I was talking about, took a big risk because you could lose a lot, and you did double, triple what I was saying, then you would have done a lot. You would have done real well.
Kelly said it's Black Oak. Welcome to Chicago.
So it would have been like,
Clara Bailey said, okay, I was just wondering.
10, 9, 10K or something like that. I don't have I can't do that though. I don't have the means to do that. So anyhow. But usually you're playing the bigger stocks and you're getting a lot less. It's like 1 or 2%. That's it. Yeah, that's all it really is. It's not, on these other ones I play, I get 8, 9, 10%. Yeah, sometimes. The market has to have gone down, first of all. That's got to be one of the stipulations. The market has to have gone down. And then 2, you have to buy in the right sector at the right time. And 3, you can't have this, this is the worst case scenario, you can't have this like meltdown of the markets for 6 months and you can't really work with it. Because you can only short stocks at that point to make money. Or you're just going to sit there and watch your profits go down, and if you trade something, it'll go down every time you trade it. So that's why I have to have a second plan. Something else coming in, something else doing it, something else. You can get lucky and buy some stocks, make a whole bunch of money real quick, and do real well. And like we've done since April of last year till now, we've done that before. But you can't keep doing that. It's not going to keep working. Everybody will think it's working and keep working, and everybody will keep saying, hey, they all get euphoria, and then it crashes and burns. So, there's a lot of big banks out there. Bank of America's one of them. They even said that they were worried about a big correction coming, and like a bubble bursting, but, Bank of America almost went bankrupt anyway. They don't all know what they're talking about all the time. So, if it wasn't for Warren Buffett, they would have been bankrupt.
Kingdom said it's all relative to what you invest in hold. Clara Bailey said I never done stocks.
It is good to invest and hold, but I also disagree with that you put your full account and invest and hold, because you can make better. You'll do better by making a couple little moves when you got time.
Prince Royal Kingdom said just when you're
and to be perfectly honest, Phil, if I had anything like if I had $500,000, what I would do with that is it would be I would invest it, but $400,000 would be invested into decent companies, small decent companies, and I can name a whole bunch of them off. You already know them. 100,000 of that would be the money that I would use to buy and do exactly what I'm doing now. And the reason why is because there's so many times where if you're not I wasn't in the market when APLD went down. I was already in a stock. I had got into one, and that next day APLD went down to that 20-21 line. I was like, gotta buy it, dude. You gotta buy it. If I had 100 sitting on the sidelines or 50, I would have bought that stock, and I wouldn't have moved my money until that damn thing went to 35 or 40, period. So that's a double. close to double. Now, I wouldn't have done it. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have not done it. And then now, the other day, UAME and ONDS, critical minerals, they all went down. That whole sector went down because of China and Trump and all that. And the markets went up, and they went up a little.
187 said never put all your eggs in one basket.
If those stocks, and those are riskier than the APLD in my opinion, or the NVTS and all that other stuff, they're riskier. If you buy UAME under 7 or ONDS under 9, and you are critical minerals at 10, those numbers, there's a good possibility you're going to make a good lick out of that, a good amount of money. We'll see. Those are what the numbers are close to it right now. Like I bought UAME at 770 and 790, and I bought a lot of it. Like I bought a lot. So when it went to 850 that day, and I bought it the day before and that morning. So that day it went up to 850. I got rid of it and kept my shares. So I took my risk out and left. I didn't get much out of it, but short term that was okay. Long term, I would probably be better off holding it. Like a lot better off financially holding it.
Said they want you to feel like you're smart shorts on the markets, but obviously you can make good money, but consistently your averages go I down.
Yeah, they want you. Yeah, you will. I wouldn't short, so. Yeah, I would try. I mean, I don't short stocks, but it's because they got to go down immediately. You know, they got to go down immediately. All right, dude. We just did this. Let's not do this again. Come on, man. I'm getting pissed off that you're beside me, man. Come on, dude. Doing with this. So if you want to go faster, I'll just go faster than you're going. How about that? You see the same shit I see, dude. But you're not going to back off or slow down or nothing. You're just going to keep edging forward, edging forward, edging forward, edging forward.
Clara Bailey said, okay, mellow out, no.
But you're right, Prince.
Royal Kingdom said, there you go, gun it.
And it makes everybody feel like they're smart too when the markets are going up. It's easier to make money when the markets are going up. Very easy. It's harder when they're going down. But you can do it. You can do it. You have to be more patient. And you don't have to short either. You don't have to short it. There's all these numbers and these lines that stocks break, and they break them, and then they go down and they go up. And so every time stocks go up, let's say you see the market going up, charts going up, right? They go up and down, up and down, up and down as they go up. Markets go down and up as they go down. The same thing. So you can't stay in it. That's the whole point. I feel like that's the whole point. Your long-term investments definitely can stay in it. But you can't trade stocks and stay in stocks for weeks at a time.
Hard to lose
normally.
Buying great stocks like AMD.
Look, I bought AMD at $7, man, and 11. I already know all about that one. And I pumped that stock for years. I wasn't live, didn't have YouTube, but I pumped it. Just like Intel. And all this other stuff I talk about. AMD was the king. Like, I didn't even mess with NVIDIA.
Black Cats Rule 8740 said, howdy, flip flop.
How you doing, Val's? Cats? Black Cats, how you doing?
The market well.
Nice to see you. But I did pump AMD. I've got proof of it. I got video of it. I got pictures of it. I can show you right. I can post that on my YouTube and show you, but I'm not going to do it because that's my account. I'll show you how many shares I had of that thing.
Big Boss Bill said Val waving hand sign.
And at one point, that would have made me wealthy if I would have just held on. My long-term investments in the past, what I've learned, and I'm talking from 2010 to 2019, those years, I learned a really hard lesson. And that lesson was do not sell your profits. Do not sell your profits, especially on stocks you really like. Don't sell your profits. And I'm not bullshitting you. I had 2,000. That's all I ever bought. AMD. That's all I ever traded. AMD. That's it. $7, $11, $14. It got up to 32, 35, back down to 24. That's all I did. And I traded and traded in that thing. That's it. My buddy did it when it was like $4. But anyhow, I had 2,000 shares at one time. And I wish I had them. I wish I still had them. Didn't even sell them yet. Still had them. I pick out good stocks. The ones that aren't Caterpillar, Johnson & Johnson, I pick out good stocks long term. And Tesla's been on my radar since it was 19. That's before it even split.
Royal Kingdom said should have helped, obviously.
But I'm not saying I'm the smartest guy either. So, but Intel, I'm telling you, that was going to be fire. I felt like it was. I bet the house on it.
Said at least you were in on it.
APLD was fire too. It was $5 a year ago. Go back and look at APLD. It was $5. There's other companies like that now, but they've gotten bigger and bigger, and they keep raising the target rates to they're at 65 now. Dude, this stock was $23 when I first played it, and then it was 21 one time, not long ago, 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago, and so on and so forth, over and over. So if you have the money to play, so I don't have enough to make a difference nowadays, but I will. I played the Open Door last year. We did that while I was alive. That one was insane. So that's why I still have an account right now, to be honest. Because it went from $1.60 to pretty much $10. And it traded twice in a month. $1.60 to $5, $1.60 to $5. Pretty much. It's $1.70.
The Royal Kingdom said it is a fun game to play. I enjoy it myself.
Yep. I do keep the profits, and like with NVTS, we were playing NVTS for a long time, and last year, all year, from 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, I would buy like as much as I could, get like 200 shares for free, 100 shares for free, whatever it was, and I added them, and I had 1,000, and my ass sold. This is where I recently, in the past 6 months to a year, recently stopped selling my profits at all. Just quit doing it because I've screwed up and I couldn't get them back, and the ones that I had before would have made me a millionaire, and we're talking 10 years ago. But I ain't doing it again. I'm not making the same mistakes. So NVTS, you can go look at it now. I recently sold this, and I'll explain why I did this. I recently sold it, and I hope I don't regret it. I sold it at 28 something, 28.40, right? And I sold it because I had it at $5.90, and I wanted to rebuy it if it fell back down to 18. So I'm going to put an order in Tuesday to buy it with the money that's sitting there in that account. So I have a secondary account that holds all my profits, and I don't sell them. After a year, if I feel like I can and rebuy it at a lower price for a lot more, or get a lot more shares for the same amount of money, then I'll do it to get more shares. I don't know if that's a good call or not. I might have to stop doing that too. But this is the first time I've done it, and this will be the first stock I did it with. And it was one of my favorite stocks in the past year, other than Intel. But I believe they're going to keep going in the future. And I believe that hopefully I didn't make a mistake, but I put it in a secondary account, so, and I'll see what happens. I'm gonna try it out because I messed up with Intel. I lost it at 50. I couldn't get it back. That was my own stupidity. I didn't get it back though. I should have put the order in to buy it at 40 or 38 or something like that, because it went back to 30 almost before it ran to 130. But we're gonna get off here, guys. I'm sorry I'm jumping off so quick, but I will get up with you guys tomorrow. I'm running out of hours, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. Don't follow my advice. Go find your own financial advisor.
Prince Royal Kingdom said I need to find some healthy undervalued stocks soon. I've been treading water lately.
Yeah, I would, right now, personally, I sold everything. I'm in cash. I have profits, that's it. And I keep the profits in. NVTS falls,
Prince
I'll be
Royal
back in
Kingdom
it.
said hand purple blue piece.
I might jump in it early too, I don't know. I don't want to lose it, so I didn't have 1,000 shares anymore. I sold 75% of them, so I only got 250. But hey, 250's better than nothing, and I'll do what I can with it. All right, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.